Is your local business or organization looking to give back to the community? Help keep our roads clean by joining the Adopt a Road program administered by Keep Tampa Bay Beautiful. Keeping our roads clean is a great way for team building as well as exposure for your business. Select the road your business wants to adopt and dispatch a team to remove litter and debris. Participants will receive 2 signs showing their organization's name as well as safety equipment and instructions for cleaning roads. You can help keep Tampa Bay beautiful by adopting your own road today. To learn more, visit hcfl.gov/cleanhc.
Hello, Mother. Something smells good.
Good morning, sweetie. I'm making breakfast for you. Can you clean the bacon pan for me?
Sure thing. No, Billy, don't do it. It's bad for your pipes and bad for the environment.
Don't listen to him, Billy. Just pour it down the drain and forget about it. What's a little grease going to do?
Actually, there's a lot that grease can do to damage your home and the environment. Picture this. When you decide to pour fats, oils, or grease down the drain, you are letting those substances harden up and stick to your pipe walls, causing clogs and backups in your home that can eventually lead to expensive repairs. And can also cause gross smells and a nasty situation for your neighborhood and the environment.
You can smell it.
Instead, when the substance cools down, stick it in a plastic container. Make sure the lid is sealed tight and drop it off at your nearest cooking oil recycling station in Hillsborough County. That way, you're helping the environment and saving your family money, so they could buy you that new skateboard you've always wanted.
Alright.
It's a win-win for everyone.
New skateboard? Oh yeah! Your way is definitely better than mine. Let's recycle that grease.
For more information on how you can recycle your fats, oils, or grease, visit hcflgov.net/core.
Oh man, here comes Arnie again. Check this out.
What's up, Arnie? What are you doing? You made a mess in my hallway. Hey, Arnie. Looks like you could use a hand. Let me help you.
You don't need superpowers to be a hero. Help make Hillsborough bully-free.
These are the jobs you may not see every day, but just know we're working hard to make Hillsborough County a better place to live, work, and play. Subscribe to our YouTube page for more great county-related videos, only on HTV.
morning, and welcome to the Board of County Commissioners organizational meeting. I'm Rick Van Arsdal, and as Deputy Clerk to the Board, I'll be conducting the selection process for Chair. However, before we start, I believe Commissioner Myers has something she wants to say.
And thank you. Commissioner Hagan, you have served 7 terms as the chairman of the BOCC, 2008 to 2014, 2022 to 2023, and 2023 to 2024. Your leadership has been stellar. You continue to arrive above the petty comments. An excellent facilitator of meetings. One of your favorite saying, I quote, "Bonnie, did you get all of that?" Your comment to staff, I quote, "Bring it in for a landing." In other words, your presentation is too long. And lastly, you are the official timekeeper of our meetings. Short, short, and shorter. It has been my pleasure to serve as your vice chair. But most important, it is my pleasure to present this gift to you from your colleagues for serving as chairman for 2023 and 2024 of the Board of County Commissioners. Congratulations, Commissioner Hagan. Oh, we have to have a sneak peek.
Should I open it?
Yes,
okay.
Absolutely.
Buccaneers jersey. You know what's so funny, just in the office beforehand, my sister asked to have a Rays jersey and a Lightning jersey hung, but I don't have a Buccaneer one, so thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Okay, thank you. All right. We'll move on, and let me briefly review the process first. All voting will be by show of hands, and please keep your hands up until I say your name. I'll open the floor for nominations. No seconds are required, and I'll continue to ask for nominations until there are no more. I'll then close the floor and call for a vote on each nomination in the order which they were nominated. The first nominee to receive a majority wins. Are there any questions before we move on? Commissioner Wostel.
Thank you very much, Mr. Varnsdell. Reviewing this process, I was surprised to see and asked you why we were using the Viva Voce election process, which is a process and method under Robert's rules traditionally used for mass meetings, not small meetings. Further into our rules, it appears that there is the eligibility for a more appropriate roll call election that would offer a more even opportunity for the nomination process and a rightful debate on the nominees. For that being said, I will motion to utilize the roll call election process properly identified under Robert's rules rather than the Viva Voce election process that is intended for mass meetings.
Do we have a second? We have a second by Commissioner Cepeda. Is there any debate? Commissioner Hagan?
I just have a question.
Okay.
Have we always utilized the current process?
As far back as I can remember, I mean, it definitely goes back before your time or my time, but.
Okay, so we've never differentiated from this process and.
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. Do you have a recommendation?
Actually, not really. I mean, either way works. I just follow the process that we've always followed,
okay.
Which would be easier for us, but other than that.
Okay. Well.
Ballot would be the only thing I would stay away from.
Right. Well, clearly we've always operated under this way. I cannot think of an issue or a problem that we've ever encountered in utilizing this process, so I'm going to oppose the motion on the floor.
Would anybody else like to speak?
Yes. Commissioner
I'm sorry, Commissioner Myers.
Yes, I don't see anything wrong with the process that we have in place. I would support the process that we have in place.
Anybody else? All those in favor of changing to a roll call process, please raise your hand. Commissioner Cepeda and Wostel. Motion fails 5, sorry. So we'll go on. With that, I'll open the floor for nominations for chair. Anybody?
I nominate.
Okay, we have a nomination for Commissioner Hagan. Anybody else?
Could I nominate both the chair and the vice chair, Commissioner Wostel chair and Commissioner Hagan as vice chair?
Yeah,
Both?
you can do that.
Yes.
However, if Commissioner Hagan is elected, I'll hold it. You say Commissioner Hagan is chair and Commissioner Wostel is vice chair?
Commissioner Wostel chair and Commissioner Hagan as the vice chair.
Okay. All right. We may never get to vote on that motion, but
Okay.
I'm just letting you know. All right. So, anybody else? All right. All those in favor of Commissioner Hagan for chair, please raise your hand. Commissioner Cohen, Miller, Hagan, Bowles, and Myers. That's 5, so Commissioner Hagan is your new chair.
I nominate Commissioner Miller for vice chair.
Okay. Okay. Commissioner Miller for vice chair. Anybody else? Nope. Then Commissioner Miller. Sorry, go
I
ahead.
nominate Commissioner Wostel for vice chair.
Okay. Commissioner Wostel for vice chair. Are there any others? Okay. All those in favor of Commissioner Miller, please raise your hand. Commissioner Cohen, Miller, Hagan, Bowles, and Myers. So Commissioner Miller is your vice chair.
I nominate Commissioner Myers for chaplain.
I'll nominate Commissioner Cepeda. She has done an excellent job as our chaplain for the past 2 years and should continue to do so.
Okay. Any others? All right. All those in favor of Commissioner Myers, please raise your hand. Commissioner Hagan, Cohen, Hagan, Miller, Bowles, and Myers. So Commissioner Myers is your chaplain. We'll need to take a brief recess to reset the dais, and we'll move on to the organizational selection process. Thank you.
Good morning. Welcome back to the Board of County Commissioners organizational meeting. Now we'll go into our organizational assignments. In years past, when there's been little or no board turnover, the board has at times elected to remain on our same boards, and as long as Commissioner Bowles is okay with that, I would ask for a motion to waive the rules, and then we remain on our same boards. And then if, consistent with how we've handled it in the past, if there's a board member that wants to get off of a particular board or two, then we can essentially horse trade it at that point. So Commissioner Bowles, are you okay with that?
Point of order.
Commissioner Bowles, are you okay with that?
Again, point of order.
You have to be recognized by the chair. Commissioner Bowles, are you okay
Under
with
the
that?
rules of order, I'm allowed 3 times to ask the chair for a point of order. Does the chair recognize the point of order?
Mr. Chair, I'll defer.
Okay.
To his point
Commissioner Wilstel, you're recognized.
Thank you very much. Parliamentarian Varnsdell, can you confirm that was just said is true, that in the past, when there's little to no change, where in reality, I believe our rules of order are that if there is no change to the board and that we wish to keep our current roles, is that the correct definition that's in our rules of order?
That is correct. That's what's in the rules.
That's correct. That when there's no change, not when there is little to no change. I would encourage us to understand our rules of order and make sure that we're not disseminating incorrect information to our colleagues. So that motion would be out of our rules of order.
If Commissioner Wilstel would have heard clearly, I stated we'd have to waive our rules, which allows for this to happen, which I believe is what I stated. So again, I'll ask, is there any interest, would anyone like to make a motion to waive our rules and that we remain on our same boards? And then again, if a commissioner would like to get off of a certain board or two, then we can do that after the motion passes, which again is consistent with how we've handled this in the past.
So moved.
Okay, we have a motion by
Second.
Commissioner Cohen. We have a second by Commissioner Myers. Any comment on the motion?
Can you repeat that? I'm sorry. I don't have a thing to push the, can you repeat that motion again, please? What was the?
The motion is to waive our rules, and all commissioners would remain on the boards that they are assigned to, but after the motion passes, we can discuss any interest in individual board changes.
Okay. Commissioner Bowles, did you want to say anything? Commissioner Wilster.
I will make a substitute motion to remove Commissioner Hagan from the Sports Authority.
Okay, we have a motion by Commissioner Wilstel. Do we have a second? Okay, motion dies for lack of a second. So we have a motion by Commissioner Cohen, second by Commissioner Myers. Handheld. Okay, show of hands on the motion.
Motion carries 6-1. Commissioner Westel voted no.
Okay. Is there a commissioner that would like to give up one of their boards? Or well, seeing none, I'll just close the meeting by saying, hope everyone has a wonderful break and Thanksgiving. I appreciate the board's support as chair this year. I understand not everyone agrees with the board's leadership decision, and that's okay. Well-intended and well-meaning people can disagree. In the months ahead, we will have some serious infrastructure and funding decisions to make. This will require significant discussion and debate, and I would ask that we are collegial and maintain a proper level of decorum throughout. And with that, we're adjourned.
Thank you.